Hello, dear friends. Welcome to this live stream of calculating all percentages mentally. Now, in today's live stream, we will be forming the base of many higher concepts based on percentages. And if a student is well acquainted with the methods to find the percentages quickly, then the higher problems of percentages become very simple. As I wait for my students to join in, let me just tell you that the concept of percentage is normally seen as a difficult one by students. They feel that the concept involves a lot of calculations, operations with the fractions, but after this live stream, there might be some comfort and students will be able to save a lot of time while calculating percentages. So let's get on with the concept. See, whenever you are acquainted with 10%, 1%, and 0.1% of something, if you can calculate these three percentages mentally, then all the percentages become easy. Now, suppose I take the number as 2175. Now the number is 2175 and we need to calculate 10%, 1% and 0.1% of this number. Then it is just a matter of shifting the decimal towards left side. Now see 10% means 10, and while calculating 10%, whatever number is there, you have to just put a decimal one digit from the right side. So from the right side, that is from the units place 5, if you count one digit, you will come in between 7 and 5. So if you put a decimal here, then this 217.5 will be 10% of that number. Simultaneously, let me tell you that 10% forms the base of many other percentages like 20, 30, 40, 50. All these percentages can be calculated mentally if you can calculate 10% orally. So this is 10%. Now come to 1%, the concept of 1%. So once you know 10%, then you can very easily guess what is 1%. For 1%, just put a decimal two digits from the right side. So if you count two digits from the right side, 5, 7, then you will come in between 1 and 7. So if you put a decimal here, then it becomes 21.75. Now this is 1% of 2175. So if you put a decimal one digit from the right side, then it is 10%. If you put a decimal two digits from the right side, then it is 1%. Now what about 0.1%? Now 0.1%, again 10 divided by 10 is 1. 1 divided by 10 is 0.1. So shift the decimal place another one digit towards the left. So if you shift the decimal three digits towards the left, 1, 2, 3, then you will approach the place between 2 and 1. So if you put a decimal here, 2.175, this is 0.1% of 2175. One more example, then we can get on with finding different kinds of percentages. Suppose you have the number 415. If you want to calculate 10%, just put a decimal here, 41.5. If you want to calculate 1%, then it is 4.15. So 10% and 1%. So I hope the concept of 10% and 1% is clear to my students. Any doubts here? Because I am getting on with the higher concepts now. Any doubts in calculating 10% and 1% orally? Okay, I'm glad so many of the subscribers and my dear students are responding. Okay, fine. Now, once you have understood these two concepts, now let us calculate single digit percentages of any number. Let's have the number as, I'll take a simple example first because I don't want the complex calculations right now. We can get on with the complex part later on once we understand all kinds of percentages. Okay, I'm taking a simple example of 120. Now suppose we need to find the single digit percentages. Now single digit percentages means, suppose if you want to find 3%. Now see, never calculate 3%. Just see 3% is actually 3 times 1%. And I just now told you the concept of 1%. So 3 times 1%. Now 1% is obtained by putting a decimal 2 digits from the right side. So 1, 2, this is 1.2. And now very easy, 3 into 1.2, 1.2 thrice 3.6. So 3.6 is the required percentage. So 3% of 120 is 3.6. Now you can calculate single digit percentages. Shivam, how it comes 1.2%? It's not 1.2%, it is 1.2. The value of 1% of 120 is 1.2. Because for calculating 1%, you have to put a decimal 2 digits from the right side. So 1.2. It is not percentage. So any doubts here, students? Because next one is for you, single digit percentage. Suppose you need to calculate 7% of 120. So 7% of 120. Can anyone give me that answer? 7% of 120. Very easy. Now just visualize 7% as, very good. Now see, I'm getting a lot of answers there. Shantanu, very, very well done. That was very quick. I must appreciate. Himant, Aniket, Benita, Nitya, Vaishak. I love that name, Vaishak. Tech Society. I don't know the name actually. Anwar, Shiva, Vanshita, Mr. US. I don't know the name again there. Ratnam, MD Gauss Pasha. I'm glad to see you here on the live stream. Piyush, Shivani, Tulsi, Ojas. Ojas, please check 8.5 because I think you have multiplied 1.2 by 7 wrong there. It's 8.4. Jesse, well done. Nukla, Shiva, yeah, everyone is getting that right now. So I'm glad 7% of 120 is visualized as 7 times 1%. So 7 times 1% of this is 1.2. So 12 sevens are 84. So 8.4. Now see students, whatever steps I am writing here, all these steps are to be done mentally actually. See, nothing is to be written there. If you write it, it will become greater than or longer than the traditional method. So you need to uh, do all the steps in mind. Let's have some more single digit percentages, then we will go to some complex parts. Okay, let's have, can you tell me 6% of 212? Okay, let's have 6% of 212. Students, please visualize 6% as 6 into 1%. 6% of 2.212. I'm waiting for the first answer there. Okay, Vaishak says 121.72. You need to check that decimal place, Vaishak. Shantanu, awesome there. Himant, Shantanu, Shiva, they have been great. Shiva, 12.6. Kindly check that. The decimal place, the digit after decimal. See now the number of correct answers which are flowing in. 12.72 is awesome. So very, very well done. Very well done, students. So this is 6 into 1%. 1% is 2.12. Now you can multiply orally also, because 12 is the 72. This will come after decimal, and 6 to the 12. 12.72 is the correct answer for this one. Any doubts there? Because I can see some wrong answers there also. Tinwani, please, 11.8. I think you have multiplied 2.12 by 6 wrong there, 11.8. Kindly do that orally. That is not a calculation to be done in written. See, 12 6 is 72, that is after decimal, and 12 6 to the 12, that is before decimal. So 12.72 is the correct answer. Okay, one more. This time we have 8% of 1200. Okay, students, 8% of 1200. Karthike, I'll just explain it to you once more. Don't worry, I think you were not there from the beginning. 8% of 1200. See the time in which I'm getting the answers now. It's hardly 2 or 3 seconds. Nitya, Shantanu, everyone has given that right. Yeah, Karthik, you can get on with that now also. Anwar, please check 92. I think you have done the multiplication part there wrong. Yeah, 96 is the correct answer. See, everyone is calculating that orally now. That is my intention, that after this live stream, every one of you should be calculating percentages orally. So 8 into 1%, 1% is 12. So 12 8s are 96 is the correct answer. Okay, let's have some larger number. Let's see. The competition is building up very nicely today. So let's have some larger numbers. Okay, let's calculate 4% of 283.5. Okay, let's have 4% of 283.5. Be careful, there is already a decimal there. So you have to shift the decimal 2 digits towards the left for getting 1%. Nitya, I'll surely take up other topics also shortly. I'm just taking up the basics first. Himant, 113.4, I'll just check it. 113.4, 11.34 is the dominant answer there now. See, lot of different answers now. See, this is what happens when you have little bit of difficult question. We already have a decimal place here, so people are committing errors. So let me just demonstrate this to you first, so that you can calculate the latter part of this very, very easily. Students, please pay attention. This is 4%, so 4 into 1%. Now see, 4 into 1% means, see, already decimal is here. So shift it towards 2 digits towards left. So this will become 2.835. And now you got to multiply this. 4 5 is 20, obviously 0. So 2, 4 is 12, 14, 4, 1, 32, 33, 3, 3, and 11. So 11.34 is the correct answer. So many of you gave that correct answer, but many of you got that wrong also. So those of you who got that wrong, please see the decimal place is already here. So you have to shift it 2 digits towards the left for getting 1%. So that 1% is very important. 1%, if you, that's why when I started the live stream, I told you the concept of 1% and 10%. So those of you who joined late, please see 10% of any number is calculated by putting a decimal 1 digit from the right side, and 1% is calculated by putting a decimal 2 digits from the right side. So be aware of that concept, because that will help you in calculating each and every percentage today orally. Okay, let's have one more because many of you committed errors there. So one or two more single digit percentages, then we will come to double digit percentages. Okay, let's have 9% of 855.5. Okay, 9% of 855.5. Zahid, please get on with the question. Welcome to the channel. I think you joined in late. Okay, we already have that answer here. Shantanu is saying 76.995, and most of them are saying the same. Yeah, 76.995 is the dominant answer there. So 9 into 8.555. Yeah, very well done. Tech Society. Yeah, you were giving me the first step. That's amazing. Okay, so whatever you did is 9 into 1%. 1% means shift the decimal 2 digits towards the left. So 8.555. So this is the multiplication you need to do. So 9 5 is 45, 5 4, 9 5 is 45, 49, 9 4. 9 5 is 45, 49, 9 4. So 9 8 is 72 and 4 76. So 76.995 is the correct answer. So yeah, it is approximately 77, but in simplification problems, you need to tell me the exact answer. So one more single digit, then after that we are going to move towards double digits. So this is 4% of 1800. Quickly, very quickly, very easy. 4% of 1800. Very easy. Everyone can do that orally. Harsh Singh there, very well done. See, 2 seconds only, and he got the answer there, 72. Nitya, Vinita, everyone getting that right now. See, I'll have a lot of answers now. 72 is the correct answer. So one of you, I think, Vaishak, please check 7.2. I think again you have put a decimal wrong at the wrong place because there is no decimal here. So you have to shift it 2 digits towards the left. So this will become 18. So 4 into 18 is the answer, 72. So students, you see, single digit percentages are so easy to calculate. And once you are aware of this concept, no one can stop you to calculate any percentage orally. Let's have some double digit percentages now. So in the meanwhile, I am being joined by many of my subscribers there, and welcome to the channel, and please get on with the concept. So let's have double digit percentages now. See, I'll give you some percentages which are ending with 1. See, suppose we have to calculate 11% of a simple number, say 125. Now, students, just watch what is 11% of 125. When I do a 11%, I do not write anything. I just do a simple addition. And that simple addition will give you the answer 11% of 12.5. See, already the answers are coming there because students who have understood the concept, they will give me the answer now. See, actually 11% is 10% plus 1%. So I'm not actually giving you the answer directly. I'm writing all the steps just to let you know what steps are to be thought of in mind to get the required answer. So 10% plus 1%. We all know what is 10%. 10% is obtained by putting a decimal 1 digit from the right side. So this is 12.5, and 1% 2 digits from the right side, so 1.25. So if I write a 0 here, this is very easy now, 13.75 is the answer. So whenever you have to calculate 11%, never think of calculating 11 upon 100 into that number. That will complicate the problem. Rather, think of 11% as 10% plus 1%. And we all know what is 10%, we all know what is 1%. So it is just a matter of adding the two numbers and getting the answer. Okay, Tech Society. I think you want me to repeat it again. I'll take one more example. See, suppose this time you need to calculate 21%. Now, a difficult one, see 21%. Whenever we see 21%, we think that, oh, it involves a lot of calculations. But see 21% of any number, I'll take the number as 1800. Now, see, I don't see 21% as 21%. I see it as 20% plus 1%. Now, whenever you have to calculate 20%, it is double of 10%. Double of 10%. What is 10%? 180 plus what is 1%? 18. So very simple now. This is 360, 378 is the answer. Now see, no calculations, just everything happens in mind orally. And I'm sure with the practice of just 10 to 15 minutes, you are going to master this concept very, very well for competitive exams. And simplification problems, they involve a lot of questions which which ask you to calculate percentages of some numbers. Like simple interest involves percentages, compound interest also in rate of interest is given in percentages, and lot of problems of profit and loss, discount, everything involves percentages. So in competitions, this is very, very important. So any problems here, students? We are calculating two-digit percentages now orally. Now these are the steps which are to be thought of in mind and not written. I am writing it just to explain it to you. Okay, fine. Let's have some competition. Let's have some questions for you now. Okay, this is, suppose we need to calculate 41%. I'll give you an easy number first. 41% of 2500. Now see, just visualize 41% as 40 plus 1%, and take 40 as 4 into 10%. 4 into 10%. Piyush, please check. Yashwant, please check. Crack reasoning 1025. I think you got that right. Let me just confirm from others, because I'm getting 125 as the dominant answer, but 125 is obviously wrong. And now 1025 is the dominant answer there. Yeah, just give it a thought, students, because you are doing it too early. I think Benita, Jesse, everyone got that wrong in the first. Yashwant, Himant. Yeah, I just wanted to give it a thought once. See, 4 into 10%. I am not writing all the steps now. I am skipping this step. I will not be writing this step now. Here. So 41. 41 means 4 into 10. That is 40 plus 1. So 4 into 10. 10% is 250 plus 1% is 25. So this is 1025. Students, you can do it in 3 seconds only, and still if you are getting that wrong, never mind, let's have some practice. Nitya 10225, I think you did a typing mistake there, so don't worry about that. Jayesh 1002.5 is wrong. Please see that, man, the steps which you have to follow. 41% is 4 into 10% plus 1%. Okay, let's have one more. Say 71% of, now this time we have the number, okay, 1250. Okay, 71% of 1250. Just give it some time, students. Don't try to do it too early. Try to get the answer right first. And it's a request, those who have not clicked the like button, please do it. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, click the subscribe button and the bell button alongside it, so that you will get all notifications of live streams. See, I'm getting different answers again there. Jesse, please check 1000. Rahul, you're getting a different answer there. Himant, 100, you're getting 100. See, 887.5, that is one more answer there. So a lot of different answers there. 989.5, Vijay, let's check. So 7 into 10%. So 70 plus 1. So 7 into 10. 10% is 125 and 1% is 12.5. So now it's 7 5 is 35, 5 3, 7 2 is 14, 15, 16, 17, 7 1, 875, and 12.5. This answer is 887.5. Now this is the answer which I was expecting. And if you have got it wrong, please see what error you have done. Crack reasoning 910 is wrong. Please check 70% plus 1%. So 70% is 7 into 10%. 10% 125 and 1% 12.5. So multiply these two and add this, you get the answer as 887.5. Okay, students, I think you need a little bit of practice for that. We'll have some more questions. This time, I'm going to give you a easy one. Say we have to calculate 91% of 7,200. Okay, 91% of 7,200. Get on with this one, friends. I am sure you will get it this time. Jesse, yeah, 87%. I'm going to take up each and every percentage. Don't worry. I'm just forming the base right now. Okay. Yashwant has already given me the answer. Let's see 6552. Let us verify with others. Okay. 6552. Benita says 6552. Himant, Piyush, everyone is saying 6552. Let me just check and verify. Okay, 9 into. Okay, 6552 is the dominant answer now. Let's check this one. So this is 9 into 10%. 10% is 720 and 1% is 72. Very easy. So 0, 8, 1, 6, 4 and 72. So 6552. Very, very well done. I must appreciate the speed there. 6552 was the correct answer given by Yashwant. I think he got it in 3 seconds time only. And that is my intention. You need to calculate all percentages within 5 seconds time. Yeah, Rahul, you are right. If anyone is doing through calculators, please, this is a mental maths class and you need to practice this one. This is actually not a competition involving any prizes. Just to master the skill, we are doing the live stream. Okay. Okay, students, now you know how to calculate percentages ending with 1. Now let's have numbers ending with 5. Very easy technique. Numbers ending with 5. Suppose you need to calculate 15% of 180. Now, this is just for demonstration purpose. Very easy question, just for demonstration. Now, see, 15% is actually 10% plus 5%. So, 10%, you all know 10%, it is 18. And now, calculation of 5% becomes very easy because once you know 10%, you have to just half that number. So, half of 18 is 9. So, your answer is 27. How about this one, students? 15% of any number. Very, very easy. Just a little bit of mental calculation. Very small mental calculation. Just think of the 10%, take the half of that and add the 2. You will get the 15% of the number. So if you don't have any doubts there, let's have some practice of this one. Now see, suppose you need to calculate, okay, I'll give you one question of 15% first. 15% of, let's have 2460. Yeah, students, I need the answer for that. 15% of 2460. Let's have the answer for that. 15% of 2460. Okay, see, I'm getting different answers now. This is what happens. See, 396, 369, 368, 1845, 36, 36.9. Lot of different answers now. But the prominent answer is 369. I think students who have taken time, they have calculated that right. So even if you take time, you will get that in not more than 4 seconds. And 369 seems to be the correct answer. Let me see. See, 10% of this is 246 and half of 246 is 123. Now you need to add them. 369 is the correct answer. So See students, for calculating 15%, we don't need to calculate percentages. We just need to be aware of what is 10% of a number. So 369. So those who have given that answer wrong, please check what mistake you have done there, because this was a quite simple question. So let's have one more question for this one. And I expect a lot of people to get that right now. Okay, quant crack करने के लिए yes, Jayesh Patel, you can surely see practice makes everything possible. So even you can do that, and tricks are for assisting you, but there is no substitute for practice. Okay, now let's have 35% of 720. Now be careful students, 35%. Now visualize 35% as 3 into 10. This is 30 and 5. 35. Now if you can think of this step in mind, then the answer is not far away. So 3 into 10%, 30% plus 5%. Let's have the answer for this one. Okay, a lot of answers there. 576, 252, 25.2, 342. Again, people are committing error there. I don't know why. See, this is 3 into 10%. 10% is 72. And half of 72 is 36. So you get 5% as 36. Now multiply this 216 and 36. So 252 is the correct answer. So why many of you have got it wrong? I fail to understand. Please just keep the concept in mind that whenever you have to calculate any percentage, break it in the form of 10%, 1%, or 5%. So whenever you are able to break it in that form, then the answer will be obtained very, very easily. So you need a lot of practice for that. Let's have some questions there. Okay, we have 45% of, okay, I'll give you an easy one, 1200. Let's have 45% of 1200. I need more people to give me that answer now. 45% of 1200. Yeah, Rahul, you are committing a mistake in hurry, but we need to have speed and accuracy both. There we go. Now we are getting some good quick responses there. 540. Awesome. I like that. 540 is the correct answer, but still one or two people are giving me the wrong answers there. Pradeep Kumar, please check 600. Why you got 600? This was a simple one. See, 4 into 10%, 10% is 120, and half of 120 is 60. So you get 5% there. So 480 plus 60 is 540. So 540 is the correct answer. I must appreciate students. That was very well done. One more question. So this is 65% of, let's have a difficult one now. 1, 1, 2. Okay. 65% of 112. Let's have this one. 65% of 112. Okay, two different answers there. 72.80 and please check students. Rohit, I am glad you are following that and you are getting benefited. Harsh, please check 67.2. Everyone is getting 72.8 and 72.8 seems to be the correct answer there. Mallikarjun, very well done. Vishwajit, Harsh, everyone is getting that answer now. 72.8. Let's see how it goes. 6 into 10%, 10% is 11.2. And 5%, half of this is 5.6. So this is what you have to do quickly. And after this, just multiplication, 6 to the 12 to 1 carry. So you have 67. and 5.6. So you get a 0.8 after this. 67 plus 5 is 72. So 72.8. So if you have good skills of mental addition, then these things will prove very, very easy for you. These methods are like gold. In simplification problems, you need to apply these methods for calculating percentages. Okay, let's have some complex ones now, because I'm sure most of you who have joined in late also, they have followed the method there. Okay, let's have 13% of 80. Now see 13%. How do you visualize 13%? See, 13% is basically 10% and 3%. Now don't calculate 3%. 3% is 3 into 1%. See, this is what we want. We want to bring the calculation in the form of 10%, 1%. So see, everyone is getting that. So most of you who have joined in from the beginning, they are giving me the right answer, and still, but I have different answers there. 8.24, 9.04, 10.24, 10.4, 2.34. Lot of different answers there. So please be careful, students, because if mental mathematics is a boon, then it can be a curse also. Why? Because if you don't practice it and apply it in exam, then you will commit errors. So 10%, 10% is 8, and 3 into 1%, 1% is 0.8. Now this is the concept which I told you in the beginning of the live stream, that we need to be well acquainted about what is 10% and what is 1%. So now very easy, 8 plus 2.4, this is 10.4, which is the answer which I wanted. So all those who got that wrong, please check why you got that wrong, because if you are able to do this mentally, then now on you are going to get all the right answers. So 10.4 is the prominent answer there. So let's have one more question. Now I'll give you a random percentage, because now you know the concept. So 11%, 15%, 13%, everything we have done. So the trick is to bring it in the form of 10% and 1%. Suppose we need to calculate 22% of, say, again easy number, say 900. 22% of 900. What? How do we do this? See, 20 and 2. So 20 is 2 into 10. So 10 is 90. And 2% is 2 into 1%. So 1% is 9. So 180 and 18. 198 is the answer there. So see, 198. So many people are responding that so quickly now. 198. So if you have done it without use of calculators, using this technique, I must salute you for gathering that concept and retaining it so quickly. So when you apply this technique in exams, in competitive exams, only this part is to be done in mind. That's all. This is a one step answer which you need to calculate. These two steps are just for demonstration sake. So in mental mathematics, these two steps are not thought of. They just come to your mind, and simultaneously you have 20% of this as 180 and 2% of this as 18. So all you need to do is to add 180 and 18 and get to the answer. Zafar, we can have doubt session later, please. Let's have Shirley. I'll take up the doubt also, but not now. Let's have one more question. This is for you, audience. I need the answer from you all. Okay, this is 34%. I'll give you easy number of 110. Okay, 34% of 110. Okay, 34%. Again, 3 into 10 plus 4 into 1. 34% of 110. Answer cannot be greater than 110. Piyush, please check. You cannot get an answer greater than 110 unless the percentage is above 100. So most of them are getting 37.4 now, Yashwant. I must appreciate the speed. If you are doing it yourself mentally, then it is amazing. So everyone there getting 37.4 now. Awesome. Let's check. Now see, 34 means 3 into 10. 10% is 11. So this is the first step which should come in your mind. 30% is 33. And what is 4%? 4 into 1.1. So 4.4. So 33 plus 4.4 is 37.4. Very, very quick, very easy method. And I don't think there can be a flaw in the method. You will do it very easily if you practice this for half an hour. Let's have more practice, some more questions. Now let's have some higher percentages. Say we have 46% of, okay, I'll give you a number which is not very difficult, 920. 46% of 920. Please do it mentally, please do it orally. Try to omit the number of steps now. So don't use calculators. This is for practice. So 46% of 920. Yashwant, so you were practicing percentage. Awesome there. I can see the effect there because you are one of the students who are giving the answer very quickly. Okay, Piyush getting 958. Again, Piyush, please check 958 is greater than 920. It cannot be correct. Vaishak, Rahul, Yashwant, everyone getting 423.2. Jesse, Shiva, Ravi Shankar. So everyone is getting that. Vijay, Benita, Sushil, Cosmos. Okay, I have seen it. I've seen you for the first time, I think, on the live stream. Cosmos, Tulsi, Shivam, everyone getting 423.2. Let's check this one. So 4 into 10%, 10% is 92, and 6 into 1%, 1% is 9.2. So you get 368 there, and 55.2 here. So 423.2. That is the correct answer which most of you have got. So congratulations for that, getting that right. And let's have some higher percentages. Say 53% of 2400. Okay, students, 53% of 2400. Let's have this one now. 53% of 2400. Okay, Rahul again there, 1272. Okay, it seems to be correct. Let me just verify. Piyush 192. You got that wrong again. Please check. 1920. Vijay 1920. You need to check that also. 1272 is the dominant answer there. Yashwant again, Vaishak, very well done. Benita. So everyone getting 1272 now. See, those who are giving it little time, they are getting the same answer, 1272. Don't try to be too quick because that might allow errors to creep in. So give it little bit of time. You can practice for speed later. Math is easy. 1236 seems to be wrong there. 1272 is the predominant answer. Let's check. See, uh, the percentages near to 50s can be more easier. Say 50% is half of this. This is 1200. And 3%, 3 into 24. So very easy, 1272 is the correct answer. So all percentages near to 50 you can calculate like this. Okay, let's have one more. This is 67% of, okay, another easy number, 4850. Okay, 67% of 4850. Yeah, math is easy. You got that right. 50%. You need to calculate 50% there. So that's what I told you. 1200 is 50% of 2400. Okay, Yashwant again 3249.5. Let's have a check there. 3249.5. Let's have a check. Crack reasoning 3249. I think you missed out on decimal place there, 0.5. 3 to 49.5, everyone getting the same answer. That's, I'm so glad when everyone gets the same answer. That means we confirm that the question is right and the answer is correct. So 6 into 10%, 485, and 7 into 1%, 48.5. So if you multiply this, 6 5 is 30, 0 3, 6 8 is 48, 51, 1 5, 29. So 2910, and 7 5 is 35, 5, 3, 7 8 is 56, and 3 59, 9, 5, 7 4 is 28, 33. So if you add these two, 2910 and 339.5, you are going to get the same answer which most of you have given, 3249.5. Fine. Final two, three questions, then we can conclude this live stream, because I think now you are well aware of how to calculate percentages mentally. So let's have one or two more. So this time we have 75% of 7,500. Now be careful there. You have a very simple method of doing this one. 75% is very easy to calculate. Another very simple trick of calculating 75%. 50%, 25%. I'll give you a hint there, 50% and 25%. So 5625, crack reasoning, Yashwant, Piyush, everyone getting that same answer, 5625. Amazing. That response is amazing. I'm so glad my students are following this trick today. 5625. Rahul, I think, committed that error of calculation, the addition error there, 4625, I think. Yeah, 5625. Yes, good. So what is 75%? 75% is basically 50% plus half of that, that is 25%. And if you see 50% of this, 750 is 375, 0. This is 25%. So because 50% is just half of this, and now you can take again half, because if you take 7500, this becomes 3750 on halving, that is 50%. Another halving, you get 25%. So 0, so 1, 8, 7, 5. So now you just need to add these numbers. 5, 7, 5, 12, 2, 1 carry, 9 and 7, 16, 6, 1 carry, 5. So 5625 is the correct answer there. So 75% is basically 50% plus 25%. More questions? We have 82% of easy number this time. Let's have 82% of 90. Okay, small number there, 82% of 90. Students, please click the like button if you like the live stream, if you are following the method, if you are benefited by it. Please click the like button, subscribe the channel, and please recommend the channel to your near and dear ones so that even they get benefited by the live streams. Please subscribe the channel and click the bell button alongside the subscribe button for getting notifications. So there we have 73.8 as a dominant answer, but in the beginning, Vishak 9.18, please check that. And 73.8, again, everyone is getting 73.8. So let's have the method. So 8 into 10%. 10% is 9. So 72, and 2 into 0.9. Very easy. 72 and 1.8, 73.8. That was an easy one, right? And let's have one more, then we can conclude the trick. Very good live stream today. This is 96% of 20. Very easy one. 96% of 20. Rahul, usually I come online at 7:30 p.m. 7:30 to 7:40 p.m. You can see the events. You will get a notification when I post the event, so you can join in whenever you get a notification. Yeah, Tulsi, we can have practical problems in another live stream because that is a big topic. So 19.2 again. Piyush, please check 16. 100 minus 4, Shiva Gautam, very good. That is 100 minus 4% only. So you have to calculate. See, I prefer addition rather than subtraction. So if you prefer subtraction, then 100 minus 4 can be correct. Vaishak, we will have the live stream tomorrow also, 7:30 p.m. Advanced maths, yeah, sure. Vijay, there's a lot more to come. Please stay tuned. Yeah. Okay. Now 96%. Basically, Gautam said we can calculate it using 100 minus 4 also. So that is an amazing thought. We can calculate 4%. So 100% minus 4%. 100% obviously is the number itself, 20. And how about 4%? 4% is 4 into 1%. So 4 into 0.2, 0.8. So 20 minus 0.8 is 19.2, which is the correct answer. Or you can do it the other way around, 9 into 10% plus 6 into 1%. So students, I hope you have followed the trick today, and I tried my best to give you methods through which you can calculate percentages mentally. And at the end of the session, one question for competition. Now this is the final question. I'll just rub off the board and we will have a competition. Please don't use calculators. It's my request because it spoils the show. So two questions on the board. You have to give me both the answers together. Please do not give a single answer. Just give both the answers together. So this is first one. Let me know 32% of 840, and the second one 64% of 126. Let me know the answers of both. Please don't give single answer. Please do not give single answer. I need both answers together. It is a request. Biswajit, yeah, you may be new to the channel, but you can still follow it. Please don't give one single answer. Yashwant, it's a request. I need both answers. Just waiting for the correct answers. Okay, so everyone is giving me a single answer there, no double answers. I want both the answers there. Oh, I'm glad Aniket Shukla, I think he is the first one to give me both answers. Yashwant gave me both answers, but the first one needs to be checked. Piyush, okay, Aniket 268.8 and 60.84. Benita also getting the same. So Piyush and Benita, you got it right. First one answer is 268.8 and the second one is 80.64. So if you have not got that, please check which step you have skipped and why you have got that wrong. Yeah, typing error, I can understand that because you're trying to do it quickly. So there might be a typing error. But getting benefited is one of the prime objectives of my live stream. Okay, thank you so much, students, for watching this live stream and participating actively. Motivated me a lot to contribute in this live stream, and active participation is what I will look for. Sachin Jose, yes, you will be able to view this later. This will be uploaded on the channel, and as soon as I complete the live stream, you can see the live stream, entire live stream again. So you can follow it, you can practice it. I am sure with a practice of 1 hour, you can calculate all percentages mentally. So you deserve a round of applause there for giving me those motivating moments wherein you participated actively. Thanks for watching, students. I'll look for your company tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. for yet another important topic. Let me uh, post the event for that. You can subscribe to the channel and you benefited by all these live streams. Thanks for watching. God bless you all. Good night.